Hi, 6th grade. Today we are moving on in Chapter 2, Variables and Expressions on page 47. This is straight from your book. We're going to be working on a little bit of pre-algebra today. So variables are pre-algebra. A numerical expression, this comes straight from your book, is a mathematical phrase with only numbers and operation symbols. So for example, 8 plus 5 minus 2 is an expression, a numerical expression. There are only numbers in it, and then math signs. A variable, from our title, a variable is a symbol, usually a letter, that can replace or represent one or more of the numbers. An algebraic expression is a mathematical expression, so it's this, with one or more variables, with this. So an example is 7b minus 2. So we have math in there, we have numbers in there, and we also have a letter in there that represents something, okay? Evaluate, when you replace the variable with a number. So evaluate means to solve it. Okay? All right, let's take a look at an example. Evaluate. 2x minus 8, and they want x in this problem to represent 11. Okay, so we're going to be replacing x with 11. Evaluate means to solve. So 2 times 11 minus 8. 2 times 11 is 22. Bring down the minus 8. When I subtract 22 minus 8, I get 14. 14 is my answer. Let's do one more. Example 2. Let's say evaluate 5x divided by 7 when x equals 7. So I'm going to use 7 for x. I'm going to substitute that in. So that means I'm going to do 5 times 7 divided by 7. 5 times 7 is 35. Divided by 7 is 5. Another type of problem you're going to see is a table. Okay, so they're going to have a variable up top. So we just used x for both those. So this time I'm going to use L, a cursive L. And then on the other side, I'm going to have some sort of algebraic expression. We'll do 5 plus 2L. And their directions are going to say copy and complete. So you're going to copy the table just like this, and then you're going to complete it, and they're going to start you off with only the L's, with only the numbers inside. So let's say we have 1, 5, and 7. We'll just do 3 of them. So I made my box a little big. So this means we have to copy this problem as many times as we have numbers. So in this case, we have 3. We have an A, a B, and a C, right? That we have to solve it 3 different times. So the first time I have to solve when L is equal to 1. And then the second time I have to solve when L is equal to 5. And then the third time when L is equal to 7. So I'm just going to label these A. So for A, I'm supposed to put in 1. So 5 plus 2 times 1. And then for B, this is the second time I'm going to solve it. This time I'm supposed to put in a 5. So I'm just going to write the problem. I'm going to go back and solve these in a second. So 2 times 5 is what I'm supposed to use. And then for C, the last time, I'm supposed to use a 7. So 5 plus 2 times 7. Okay? So 5 plus 2 times 1, that's 5 plus 2, which is 7. So my answer goes back in the table. Now I move on to B. 5 plus 2 times 5. 2 times 5 is 10. 5 plus 10 is 15. So my second empty in the box gets a 15. And then that last one, I have 5 plus 2 times 7, that's 14. And 5 plus 14 is 19. So my last number in the box is 19. You might want to re-watch that example. It's a little confusing at first, but it's just one simple problem that you're solving 3 different times. Okay? If you do have questions or you're feeling confused, please come see me during office hours. Today you're going to be doing problems like these examples, and they are on page 49. Okay, so on page 49, we are going to be doing the odds, numbers 15 through 23. Okay?